All right, this is going to be the third video in the series on marketing through holidays and using the holidays to kind of schedule your marketing. Now we've done sort of the spring holidays and walked through all those, and we started there because honestly, to tell you the truth, it was the best place to begin the year and start in a way that was going to kind of energize your sales and get you on track to make, you know, a difference. Also, a lot of the advertising will have to start in the the winter months to get into the spring. So because remember, we're doing 6 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks before the actual event is when we're doing the marketing for that. When you look at it that way, you know, you're beginning this in the early winter to get into the spring, and now we're going into the summer holidays and how you need to market. Now the things that are going to change for the summer holidays is you're going to move to the summer months, and what you're going to be faced with is more personal rentals that are geared towards the individual and not towards like a school or something like that. Now, that being said, one of the most important things that you need to start marketing towards is a Vacation Bible School. Now, Vacation Bible School usually begins in June and will go all the way through mid-July, late July, depending on the church or organization. So there's a huge time period there that you can kind of start hitting the churches up. Vacation Bible School is generally themed. So if you're lucky enough to have some items that go along with the theme of the Vacation Bible School, you can put together a package and that will work very well. What you need to do is start sending flyers and start making phone calls and making your contacts with the church youth ministers in your area that you want to try to establish your rentals with, and let them know that you have prepared packages for them for their Vacation Bible School, and have several different options for them. You need to be careful that you don't kind of limit yourself into either wet or dry, because depending on the Vacation Bible School, they may go one way or the other. So you need to be kind of flexible with that. But at the same time, you don't want to get yourself where you're cornered into, setting these things aside and losing, your normal rentals that would be going out for water slides or something like that. The good thing about Vacation Bible School is generally they're during the week, and they will end towards the end of the week on a Friday or a Saturday. So, you can possibly work it out to where you can get some midweek rentals out of those. The first big holiday that's going to fall into the summer season after the school is Memorial Day. Now, Memorial Day generally will be at the end of school. It'll be the first weekend at the end of school. And the problem that you're going to have is that there's a lot of people that have planned vacations because they've been gone for a very long time without a vacation, and that they're using this opportunity, Memorial Day weekend, end of school, to get away for the weekend, go to the lake or to the beach or wherever they're going to go. If you are in an area that has something like that, you may want to shift your rentals or your marketing towards those areas. We have a lot of lakes in our areas, and a lot of people go away for Memorial Day to the lake. So we can push that towards those particular areas and still do the rentals in those areas. You can also do a sort of a staycation thing where you're, marketing to the customers that they want to stay home and get their, excitement and their fun at home with your inflatables or your units, and kind of keep the rentals going. So you're going to market for Memorial Day anywhere between 4 to 6 weeks prior to. This will be kind of in the mix of all the end of the school stuff, so you can kind of mix it into there. Also, again, remember, Don't ever forget to you know, mingle your birthday advertisements in there as well, plus any other, you know, things that you can kind of sprinkle in there into school stuff like that. The next biggest holiday that you move in from Memorial Day is obviously going to be the 4th of July. And again, if you're backing up 6 weeks from the 4th of July, it does not give you a whole lot of room. Once you hit Memorial Day, you should already be advertising for the 4th of July. So you're going to literally go from holiday to holiday, and you'll see how this kind of works to where you're jumping from holiday to holiday to get all your stuff in there. 4th of July is going to be huge. You're going to have lots of churches. You're going to have lots of municipalities. You're going to have lots of people doing things at their house. You can advertise for block parties. You can advertise for, you know, community events, tons of stuff that you can do, all geared towards that 4th of July stuff. And there is a plethora of customers to choose from. So getting out there and letting them know that you got the equipment and it's ready for them to rent is the best way to make sure that you're renting it. Fill those niches, fill those gaps. Don't be afraid to call and email organizations and make contact. What you're going to find is that you make these contacts and they may or may not use you for an event because they may have somebody that they're already using or whatever. But if you leave the door open and you let them know that, hey, I do this year round. If you have another event that you wanted to give me a try and you know, or I could help you out with, please keep me in mind. I would love to, you know, show you what I got and put something together. Keep your foot in the doors, because you never know when that's going to kind of open into an opportunity for you to start doing stuff. Summer, again, is going to be filled with Vacation Bible School. It's going to be huge 4th of July, lots of birthday parties. And listen, don't forget about your block parties. Don't forget about your family reunions. Don't forget about those events that are easy pickings that you can kind of throw in there and you know, put out as a kind of a universal across the board, like the birthday things. If you do nothing more but to put the idea in people's head, you'll be surprised how many people actually pick up on it and will actually put an event out there because you recommended it. Again, tons of money to be made, and you got to make it in these months, because this is the you know, the busy season that's going to go through. Once you get into August and September, it's going to slow down. Labor Day comes at the end of that, and will obviously be a situation where you're getting ready for school to start back. And again, as soon as that happens, you're going to have to shift into a different mode of advertising for the schools. So just be prepared to do that and keep it going. Guys, you know, keep me in mind. Thumbs up, subscribe, like, share this with other folks, and let them know that we're out there and we're doing these videos to help them and to help you. And we'll see you on the next one.